Hello and welcome. My name's Stephen Downs. This is Martin Shaw. We are the Huddersfield Hub team. Thanks to everybody who has followed our progress so far over the last 2 years. It's come up to our second birthday. We're getting old now. We'll be having a cake with two candles on.
Four candles.
4 candles. That's not an old joke, is it?
That's one for the older people out there.
One fun for the older people. Yeah, exciting, isn't it, that we've been going 2 years, growing out the pandemic, and where we've got to so far.
Yeah, 7th of February 2021 was when we launched. Back then we were in a lockdown situation, and we decided that people needed something positive to think about, a break from the doom and the gloom that was out there, and so we wanted to give people a positive news website. We created Huddersfield Hub as a platform for the local community to support charities and good causes, people who are doing fundraising events, and also grassroots sport, very important to us as well. Again, lots of that wasn't happening when we first launched, so we've been building over the course of the 2 years. Not least What's On, of course. What's On, we're hoping to be to have a real good, strong What's On guide now that everything, all the restrictions are over, and everybody's coming back together again, and events are firing up everywhere now. So where previously when we started there weren't any What's On events, were there? Nothing was happening.
Couldn't even leave your house.
No, remember when you had to, going for a walk, your daily walk.
Yeah.
We've been through a lot in the last 2 years, haven't we? Last 3 years. And so now we're looking to grow Huddersfield Hub to the next stage. We've come through all those times. We've got a lot of sponsors on board now who are helping us massively. So we thank all the sponsors for giving their support. Supporting Huddersfield Hub is helping us to support the community. So we're providing a platform for charities and good cause and fundraisers to get their message across to a supportive local audience. And we've got some big plans for growth in 2023.
And we're excited that the fact that, whether you're from Golka, Kirkburton, Linthwaite, Slough, or the centre of Huddersfield, we are there for everybody across the town, whether you're a sports club, a business, or an individual. We've been really pleased with the response we've had so far. And as Martin says, the sponsors that we've got on board, thanks very much to them, not just for the sort of financial help, but their emotional investment in what we're trying to do. And if you have seen this video and you are a local business and you want to come on board with us, then our doors are always open for a chat and an email and a conversation about how you can get involved with our community, our Huddersfield Hub community. You talk about the beginning, there's a few key people I think that's right to thank. Tom behind the scenes who built the website, thanks to Tom. Sean Doyle has been a fantastic person involved who takes a lot of the great photographs that we have on the website. We've got an experienced journalist coming on board in Andy Hurst as well, who's written plenty of stories over the course of the last 2 years, and we thank Andy for being involved as well. And as Martin says, we've got big plans to go forward. We just need to enact them now.
And we better mention my partner Sian as well, who's taken on the What's On responsibility and does a lot of the social media.
Yeah.
So she's an unsung heroine in the background. She'll kill me if I don't mention her.
So we've got a little team, and we're looking to grow our readership going forward, our social media following. So if you have followed us over the last 2 years, whether you've been clicking on the site daily, following our social media accounts, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, thanks very much for doing that. If you haven't, give them a like, comment and subscribe. I suppose everybody says that on these modern videos. So yeah, just keep up with the positive news. We're here to give positive news. There's enough death, destruction and crime out there, and we want to big Huddersfield up and say how great a town it is and always has been, really.
Yeah, I mean we're a positive news website, so we want to talk about all that's great about Huddersfield, and promote the town as much as we can. We also want to do proper journalism. I've been a journalist for 35 years. I'm an old school journalist and proud of it. We're presenting our news in a modern way, with a website, of course, and not in a printed newspaper. But I want to have some proper journalism, examine issues, and hold those in authority to account. I think that's an important part of what we do. We don't just do happy news. We say we do positive news, but it's not all happy news. We're realistic to know that not everything in the garden is rosy. But when we do perhaps a negative or a critical story, we're doing it for positive reasons, to bring about some change, to highlight the true position of what's happening, and encouraging those in authority who have the power and influence to make those changes, to make the town a better place for everyone.
So I think the last thing to say, unless we've forgotten anything, is sort of happy birthday to us, and we look forward to a year ahead.